Europa Universalis, The Price of Power, is an absolutely massive game with a ton of components. Today we're going to rebox the entire game, show you how to fit it back into the box. This is Legendary Tactics. So this game comes to us from Agir Games. They specialize in developing and licensing historical strategy games, and this is their biggest title to date. So I'm reboxing the standard edition of the game here. It's designed for 1 to 4 players, and this edition comes with the Western European map. In terms of cards, there's a lot of cards in this game. It comes with mission cards, there's a trade deck, an event deck, action card decks. They include administrative, diplomatic, and military actions. There's also ideas cards and milestone cards. I haven't unboxed and unwrapped all of the cards yet, but they fit really neatly back into that tray. Just pop the lid back on and slide it back into the box. You can slide that right back into the box. You've also got player mats here. There's 4 different colors included in this game: blue, red, white, and yellow. The miniatures that come with it are nice, high-quality miniatures. You're likely best to just line them up in your hand and slap them into the box. All of the tokens, when they get punched, will fit neatly into those player mats. The cardboard is nice and thick for these tokens. If you are playing with the deluxe edition, then you'll have wooden tokens instead of these. You do pay quite a bit more for that, but overall, these look really nice. There are a ton of tokens. This probably took me about an hour to sort all of these into the tray. And just in case you were looking for a different kind of video, at the end of the video, I will show you how to rebox these in a slightly different way, the more traditional way. These coins, you can store them right back in the original cardboard, pop them back into place. It's fairly important to keep this game really tidy. This is a huge 4X game, and the map you can see isn't complete on the right side because there is an expansion. So this is the Western European map, and the digital edition, or the deluxe edition, sorry, will take you up to 6 players and includes the Eastern European map. Both editions do include this distant continents board. So while the game is centered in 1444, that's the starting year, there are a number of missions in different years or different scenarios. There are other spheres of influence, but there are individual player mats for each of the 4 different colors. And you also have a status map. That's it right there. You're going to need a huge table for this game. There is a lot going on. These are the army fleet maps. They track your leaders and your various powers. Now this is perhaps the most impressive part of the game. It reminds me somewhat of the coin games, the flowchart. Because this is a solo game, you can work your way through the various scenarios in that solo mode. There's a 24-page scenario book for different player counts, different play times, and different types of narratives. There's a 16-page bot book. There's lots of rules reference sheets. You can see here the order of the rounds are draw cards phase, the action phase, the peace and rebels phase, the income and upkeep phase, and the cleanup phase. That's the scenario book right there. So that allows you to just adjust for the amount of time that you want to play. And I mean, super complicated charts here, but it adds a lot of variety. This game will definitely offer quite a bit. These flowcharts are absolutely unbelievable. So that's a 16-page book right there. This is an absolutely massive rule book. It's 48 pages long. There is a lot of reading here. I am not gonna lie to you. Let's get those battle dice back up into the shrink wrap. We can seal that right up. Haven't played the game yet, so I have absolutely no idea how those dice work, but there do seem to be quite a variety of them. The box is really quite heavy. I always like to store it with the shrink wrap on, so just to keep the dust off, keep it all tidy and in pristine condition. If you have a small knife handy, you can reseal the shrink wrap as I am here. So that is Europa Universalis, The Price of Power. This looks like a really, really cool game, and it is definitely going to take a very long time to get a handle on this one. That is for sure. So let's take a look at all of these components and the board now that I've taken a little bit more time to organize and lay it out for you. So it does come with these trays. I feel like the one tray, I've sort of tossed everything in there and I don't quite have enough room to separate everything. And I have had to mix some tokens in these various boxes. Let me know in the comments if I've done it incorrectly. I did manage to fit them all in, but it didn't seem like an ideal fit. There's a lot coming out of this box, lots to organize. Looks like it's going to be a fantastic game. Let me know about your experience with the game down in the comments. Get out there, get gaming, and be legendary.